Hey, hope you're doing good today. This is going to be a hard video to make. This is a story I have been working on the past day, and especially because my son is here, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if tears will be shed, but I'm just going to get into it. So I was imagining how to tell a story about my adoption experience. So this is a story time, and the title is Creating the Grateful Adoptee, Imagining Adoption. So, I'm just gonna read it out. Oh man. Imagine, I'm gonna take you down an imaginary road, all right? Imagine that you as an adult lost your parents in a car wreck. They are gone. You never get to see them again. How would that make you feel? Pretty horrible, and you're left to grieve, correct? Just think about it. Now, imagine some nice people take you in, comfort you, take care of you in your time of need. You would be grateful to them, right? And this is as an adult. So now imagine that you talk to some friends and say how much of a hard time you're having with this new change, this horrible loss in your life, and now people you don't really know taking care of you, and you really just need somebody to talk to that understands. That would be really helpful to you in the time of need, correct? We would all need that. Now imagine you go to the first person and you tell them how hard of a time you're having. You get done talking and they say, "Wow, you sound really ungrateful for the people taking care of you. How dare you talk about that? Do you know how much these new people are doing for you? How lucky you are to have these people take care of you in a time of need?" How would you feel if you were met with that question? Now imagine you go to 10, 20, 30 more people and paid professional therapists, and you're desperately in need of someone just to talk to about your loss of your parents. Anyone to see how much you're hurting from the death of your parents, but nobody brings that up. How does that make you feel? Now imagine a very young child in this situation who has lost their parents. They don't know why their parents didn't want them. They don't know why nobody seems to care about how deep of a loss they feel for their biological parents. Damn it, I thought this was gonna happen. They don't seem why nobody seems to care about how deep of a loss they feel for their biological parents and how much they think about them and miss them. How does that situation make you feel? Now imagine that you do not look like these people taking care of you. They tell you that racism doesn't exist, and you move into a white neighborhood and white school, and now you're the only one of 2 to 4 Hispanic children in the middle of high school, and you get relentlessly bullied, and you have nobody to talk to. How would that make you feel? Now imagine that you want to remember your parents and have pictures and records of your family, so you ask around. You just want to see what they look like, and nobody seems to have any pictures. You just want to remember them, but everybody tells you that you're being ungrateful for your family you have now, and that your loss isn't real. It's all in the past. Just get over it. Now imagine that insanity it takes to survive in the world, and how you see through a lens of rejection. Your needs are invisible, your losses are invisible, your culture is invisible, and you have to pretend like you're grateful and walk around depressed. And you have to walk around a depressed mess when no one wants to be friends with a hurt and depressed mess, so you have to pretend like you're not sad. So you split into 2. You have to create a happy, grateful adoptee. I know this story is true because this is the story of me. It's not that I'm not grateful to be adopted. I am. I truly am. I just have never been seen, heard, validated, listened to about losing my parents, knowing what they look like, and that there is no closure. Nobody believes me that there is a loss like death. There's no funeral, there's no casket where everybody comes up and sees your parents are gone. No. There is no closure like death. It's worse. People don't believe you that you lost your parents. They think your grief has something to do with being ungrateful.